Welcome back to I Was Thinking. I'm Macy.
And I'm Simone.
How's everybody doing?
We're tired as hell again because we just spent so long with the One Us episode. This is back to back.
Yeah.
My throat hurts, and I'm still going to be doing the majority of talking.
Right. We complained in the last episode, if you listen to it, the whole time that we were going to pull a double feature tonight, and we've both. She was up early in the morning, and I worked today, so we're both tired, and we're just gonna get through it, and
yeah,
hopefully it'll still be enjoyable. I think we're kind of funny when we're tired, but it's getting to the point where we're too tired. So
we'll see. God, I'm such an old lady because it's only 9 o'clock right now, but also it's the time. I hate the time change. America, as far as I know, is the only country that does this, and when are we gonna stop? Why is it getting dark at 5:30? Why do you think all these people have seasonal depression? I live in a state where there are no seasons.
Right.
I feel it.
I'm on the other side of the state from you, so it gets dark here at 4:30.
Oh God, really?
The sun literally starts to set at like 4:20 to 4:30, and then it's dark by 4:45.
Wow, so, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I actually heard, I think a girl from TikTok say like she's somewhere in the Midwest and it gets dark at like 3 or like 2. What is the point of this? Who is this helping?
Because I'm like, you're all the way on the other side, but I'm like in the Panhandle, so that's like I don't know how many miles that way.
I don't know either.
It's a lot. So
that's insane.
Yep.
I thought we voted to get rid of this.
Right. It basically gets dark at the same time for us, but I'm an hour behind. So
that's true.
I lose an extra hour of daylight as well.
That's insane. Okay. Anyway, hopefully this is the last time we do this, and I hope we're on the other time. We
sound like old people. We're complaining about going to bed too late and the weather and the time of day and the daylight. Like...
And my back also hurts from the way I've been sitting.
My back hurts so bad right now from sitting.
Oh, God.
I'm going to stand up later and hear my knees crack. Like, it's ridiculous.
We shouldn't be acting like this. We are only 25. No. Most 25-year-olds are out clubbing and acting insane and like living their best life.
Right now, my knees would give out.
Oh no, that's like on any day. Like I've always had bad knees, but like I know sometimes when I do like if I'm doing a K-pop choreography and if they do like that quick drop thing, I'm like, I'm not getting down. I will not come back up. I'm not doing it.
I just do the arm motion. I'm not actually physically putting myself down on the ground. I won't get back up. It'll be the end.
I am not any type of floor work. I'm not doing it.
Nope.
Like, I know Hyolin's Dale choreography pretty well, but I don't do that floor work. I can't. I will not get back up.
Basically, like, moving plank. I can't. Yeah.
Unless you want to see me flopping around like a whale.
No, thank you.
Anyway, so we're not here for an additional 3 hours. We are talking about Twice. Yeah. I know, I feel like we talked about this before. How, like, we don't listen to a lot of girl groups just because we are people that don't really listen to the cutesy type music and K-pop. But I figure Twice is very popular, actually. I think they were the number 1 K-pop girl group most streamed on Spotify of 2022. So it just shows you how popular they are. And I mean, I was always aware of Twice, of course, when I first got into K-pop. Like we said, they're popular. So that was like, besides Blackpink, because you showed me Blackpink, they were like the second girl group I think I knew of. I heard some songs like the popular ones, but I didn't really care that much. It wasn't until like 2019 when they came out with Fancy that piqued my interest personally of the group. So I just figured, why not? Let's learn about them more. And like I keep up with them a little bit, but this was actually forced me to actually listen to their music.
Yeah, I heard a lot of songs that I didn't know. I'm definitely a surface level Twice person. I just know the title tracks. I had not heard most of their B tracks until I listened for this game. I know quite amount of the chorus choreographies for them because they're in all of the random dance games, and I do those pretty frequently. So there's some that I do know. I think overall, Twice they're very talented. They're popular for a reason. It's just never really been my style of music, so I never really got into them. Yeah, I do know some of songs from them. I do know some of the members, but not all of them.
Yeah. I mean, which is fine. Even with this, I don't think I'm going to become a once, but I did enjoy the music more than I thought I would, surprisingly, because like I just said, I'm not really a cutesy person. Maybe it's just I'm getting older and I'm accepting the cutesy stuff I didn't accept as a child because I thought it was lame. But yeah, I definitely downloaded some of these songs.
Yeah, I quite like Momo, I believe her name is, because she's a really good dancer. She always stands out to me when I watch their, like if I see the dance practices or whatever.
Yeah. So let's get into Twice as the group and then the individual members. So Twice is a 9-member girl group under the entertainment company JYP Entertainment, after me and Macy kind of just ripped JYP apart. If you go listen to the One Us episode, we went on a little...
everyone agrees with us.
I will not agree nor disagree. Fans, yes. Idols, they're not allowed to say.
Yeah, well.
Anyway... the group was formed through a survival show called 16, and they debut on October 20th, 2015. I just said their fandom name, but their fandom name is called Once, which I think is cute. You know, once, twice, rice. Anyway, and then they do have fan colors. So their fan colors are apricot and neon magenta. Am I saying that word right? Apricot.
Apricot. That's both of those are correct. However, depending on where you're from, you might say it differently.
Well, I say apricot. So, and I actually do like that fruit.
See, I would be more likely to say apricot. So,
okay.
But I was raised by Californians who don't have accents technically. It's like the weatherman.
Everyone tells me I don't have an accent, so I don't know. Anyway. So the members of Twice, their names are Nayeon, Jonghyun, Momo, Sana, Jio, Mina, Daon, Chaeyoung, and Zuyu. I hope I pronounced that right. And I will talk about the members individually a little bit later. Again, always have to do this. I am sorry in advance for any names, places I mispronounce. I always say I haven't studied my Korean in a while. Some of these girls are Japanese. Now, if you think I haven't practiced my Korean in a while, Japanese, dear Lord, I tried and I was really good for about 6 months and then I stopped because I wanted to focus on the Korean. I haven't even touched that yet. And one of these girls is Taiwan. So, again, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best as an American. You know how we are. Anyway, and that's not a good thing. Yeah. Anyway, so a little history about Twice. So in December of 2013, JYP announced that they would debut a 6-member girl group in the first half of 2014, which would have been the first girl group since Miss A in 2010. The group was originally going to consist of a girl named Cecilia, which her first name is Song Yenfei, who is Chinese-Australian actress. And I guess she was also in GOT7's music video, Girls, Girls, Girls. Lena, who is a Korean-American who actually returned to the States and competed in 2015 Miss Korea USA pageant. Nayeon, Jonghyun, Jio, and Minyoung, who is now a YouTuber. And then the group initially was going to be called Six Mix. I hope I say that right, because it's like, yeah. Like the group, like that boy group, CIX. But at first I wanted to name them Six. So hopefully it's not like this where it's supposed to be just like Mix or Six Mix. I'm not sure, because it's the number 6 and then Mix. I don't know. Anyway, but then Cecilia and Lena ended up leaving JYP, like the company as a whole. in early 2015. So then they ended up initially canceling their debut. So in the later half of 2015, JYP announced that they were going to do a survival show called 16, where 16 JYP female trainees competed to debut in a 7-member girl group called Twice. So they already was going to have the name Twice. That was already picked out for them during the show before the members were even chosen. And the show ran between May 5th and July 7th of 2015. So Nayeon, Jonghyun, Sana, Jihyo, Mina, Dawn, Chaeyoung, those 7 girls I just mentioned, they won the top 7 placements, securing their spots in the group. And then I guess during the finale of that show, JYP himself announced that he had planned to add 2 more members, making the final lineup as 9. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name wrong or correct. Tzuyu, it's Tzuyu. I don't know if you'll know Macy. I'll just keep saying that way until someone corrects me. She was added by popular vote by the audience, so by audience vote, and the JYP himself picked out Momo. Yeah, so that's a little bit small history of Twice, of how they were formed through a survival show. So, like I said, the group debut on October 20th, 2015 with their title track like Ooh Ah, and online on YouTube and VLive again, RIV to VLive because you're disappearing next year. The MV hit 50 million views within 5 months of their debut and became the most viewed debut music video for any K-pop group. And then it later became one of the first K-pop groups to have their debut music video pass 100 million views. On April 25th in 2016, the second mini album Page, I think I wrote this wrong. I wrote Page Top, but I thought it was called Page 2. I think it's called Page. I think it's Page 2 and I mistyped, so I apologize. Was released and included the title track Cheer Up and I'm Gonna Be a Star, which I guess I'm Gonna Be a Star was the theme song of 16. And then they also won their first music show on M Countdown on May 5th, 2016, exactly 1 year after the show. So their first tour was in 2017 and it was called Twice First Tour, Twiceland, the opening. And it started with 3 days in Seoul from February 17th to the 19th at Olympic Handball Gymnasium, Bangkok, Thailand, Singapore, and then they had an encore in Seoul, in the Jamshid Indoor Stadium. And then they also made their Japanese debut on June 28, 2017. That's one thing I didn't say before we started this. They're like just as popular in Japan as they are in Korea. They have just as many like Japanese releases as they do Korean lists, like releases. I should also stop and say, I don't know if anyone noticed a pattern, but we usually only do like Korean releases when we do the K-pop groups. So we didn't choose any of their Japanese releases to do. And Twice has so much music. I didn't realize these girls have literally been working their asses off since debut. I probably wrote this down wrong, but they have like 17 singles, 11 EPs, and 17 albums, and I didn't even break it down between like Korean and Japanese.
That's just too much.
That's a lot of body of work.
That's just too much.
These girls have been working, okay? I give them props, but like day one, they've been working.
It's crazy.
Honestly. So 2019, they Twice made history as the first K-pop girl group to hold a Japanese dome tour that had a total audience of 20. Why do I never say numbers correctly? 220,000 during their 5 shows in Osaka, Tokyo, Nagoya, and Japan. And their tour was called Twice Dome Tour 2019, #DreamDay. I don't know if they actually say the hashtag or not, but I'm going to say it. And then after that, they went on another world tour, Twice World Tour 2019, called Twice Lights. Like I said, guys, these girls work. Like, these women have been working. And that started on May 25th in 2019. So they went to Seoul, Bangkok. Is it Manila? Manila? Somewhere in the Philippines.
I have no idea.
That's the city they went to. Singapore, Los Angeles, Mexico City, Newark, Chicago, Kuala Lumpur, which is in Malaysia, Sapporo, Tokyo, Chiba, Osaka, Sendai. I'm struggling with these cities. I'm so sorry. Nagoya, Fukuoka, Hamamatsu. And those last 7 places I said are places in Japan. Oh, dear Lord. Struggle. That was a struggle. And it's only going to get worse. Okay. Also in 2019, on July 11th, JYP announced that Mina wasn't going to participate in their world tour after Singapore due to health reasons regarding sudden extreme anxiety and insecurity towards performing on stage, which is actually very sad. I do believe that, actually. I know in the Oneness thing I was talking about, you never know what companies nowadays are saying what's actually a health reason and what's not to put an idol on hiatus. I do believe that one.
Yeah.
I believe them when they're very specific on why they're going on hiatus. So that's a very good reason why girl needs a break.
Yeah.
So now we're in the year of 2020. So actually on October 17th of 2020, the company announced that the member Jonghyun was not going to promote for their album Eyes Wide Open due to experiencing psychological anxiety. So she had to take time for sufficient rest, absolute stability accompanied by professional medical measures. And I know she had to take a couple breaks. So this, I think, is the first time she took a break. And throughout 2021 and a little bit of this year, she took more breaks for that. So, and I feel like I mentioned her briefly when we did 80s. I didn't say her name because I didn't know which member it was, but I remember when they put her on a break, and I was talking about when Mingi was on a break for his anxiety and his back. I mentioned her. So, yeah. So it started in 2020. Yeah, because I also put on here on August 18th. So I don't know when she came back, but on August 18th of 2021, she had to go on another hiatus due to panic and psychological anxiety. So I hope she's doing okay. I know she's back and she promoted for their latest release. That was maybe 2 months ago now. So she seems better, but again, I don't want to assume because I don't know her personally. So I'm just hoping the best for her and all the other members, honestly. But yeah.
It's a tough industry. See how it can be very anxiety provoking.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. More power to you if you can. But
hell no. I've always said I never wanted to be a celebrity. I want to be rich, but that's also another problem in our society with capitalism. So I would like to be wealthy, but I don't want to be famous. There's two different things. Not put me in the spotlight. Not on that level. Okay, so they released their first English song called The Feels on October 1st, which I also think was significant because I feel like K-pop song, or not K-pop songs. God, it's late. I'm tired. K-pop groups have always released English songs, but not all of them. Honestly, BTS didn't really release their first full English song until 2020, and that's the same with Twice. This is their first everything's in English song. So I feel like that was pretty significant for them as a group because I think they're going to try to promote more in the US after this song. And then when that music video was released, it was announced their 6-year anniversary celebration week would be held that month because it was released in October. And they also plan to debut their full-length album, which was released in November, which we'll talk about later because I did choose this album for our game, as well as a 4th tour. So another world tour. So this was also the time where a lot of K-pop groups were playing catch up. I haven't been able to see any of them, but yeah, they're trying to make up times for that they lost in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So the day they actually announced it was on November 15th. It was called Twice, Fourth World Tour, the third. And then this one was interesting because I also remembered this in 2021, even a little bit in 2022. This is when K-pop groups were announcing they were going on world tours, but they only went to America and Korea. I don't really think that's a world tour. Just say like North American tour. That's we're not the world, guys.
Yeah.
There are other places, countries. That's the, like, you need to at least go to United States, Europe, honestly, South America. South America gets a little neglected, and I know they have a huge K-pop following down there, and like Asian countries for it to be considered world tour. Otherwise, you're just doing a North American tour with Seoul, because obviously Seoul.
Yeah.
Just had to put my 2 cents in there. So, because I know that bothered me a lot when I would see, oh, they're going on a world tour. They're only coming to America. And that's coming from an American, but also I live in a state where K-pop groups don't come to. They're not coming to Florida. So am I really part of that privilege, that North American privilege? No. I either got to go to New York or LA, and some weird Midwestern state, which I don't know who chose that.
Yeah.
Like in Oklahoma. No offense to Oklahoma.
Right?
Shout out to any Oklahoma listeners.
I don't like you, Kansas. I won't explain. I just don't like you.
Okay. Where was I? So yes. So the tour started on Christmas, actually, of last year, 2021, and it concluded on May 15th of this year. Jonghyun didn't participate in the Seoul concerts due to her health, but I'm assuming she went to the others because it just said the Seoul one. So they went to Seoul, North America, I guess in Japan, but I still don't consider that a world tour. But then later, they actually also had encore concerts in Los Angeles, California on May 14th, my birthday, woo, and May 15th. And that actually made them the second K-pop act in history to have a concert in a stadium in the US after BTS. So that those two concerts were held in a stadium. And they're the second, not just girl group, but just K-pop act in general to have a stadium tour. So props to them, okay? I know you're tired, Macy. That's why you're not getting that much commentary.
I'm sorry. Do you need me to clap?
It's okay. It's fine. And then of July of this year, 2022, JYPE announced that all 9 members renewed their contract with the company. And then that's when they released their latest project, which we also added to the list. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But that's really surprising. Like, that must mean they really enjoy working together as a group. Like, none of the girls left. They all renewed the contract.
Twice ain't stopping for nobody.
Nope, not at all. So I don't know how long this new contract is for. But hey, we're still going to get some Twice for a while. So yeah. Pretty much just the group. And now I will go through each member. So Twice actually does have a leader.
I feel like the older groups usually have them. And then the newer groups are not so much having them as much.
The Stray Kids not have a leader?
Is
Bangtan not their leader?
Yeah, I'd say in general. It's more I feel like it's more common for older groups to definitely have one.
Yeah.
Not that they're that old, but...
No, they're our age.
Mm-hmm. Just saying.
I know what you meant. So we don't judge, we don't age shame here. So, and again, especially since most of these groups, especially third gen, they're pretty much around our age or are our age. So, So yes, they do have a leader, and it is Jihyo. So we will start with her. So her birth name was actually Park Ji-soo, but she legally changed it to Park Ji-hyo before entering the competition show 16. Okay, so Jihyo was born in Guri, Gyeonggi-do, South Korea on February 1st, 1997. Another 97 liner. Let's go. I always have to do that when I find an idol our age. And she is an Aquarius. So each member apparently has their own representative color and representative emoji. So I know her representative color is apricot.
Okay.
And her representative emoji is a unicorn.
Fun.
So out of all the members, she trained the most for 10 years. And she became a JYP trainee when she was in the 3rd grade after she won 2nd place in a contest on Junior Neighbor for a child role.
3rd grade? How old are you in 3rd grade? Like 8?
Too young. Baby. I don't even think you're 8. Are you? No.
Kindergarten's like 5. So 6, 7.
Okay,
8.
yeah, so 8. 8 or 9 then. Damn. They like to get him young.
No.
I know.
Have a childhood.
A discussion for another day. And the members chose her to be the leader, not JYP himself. So again, I usually bring this up. I know they're not supposed to have any relevancies, but usually when they happen, I still bring them up. So, like, she is one of the idols that, like, it was publicly known she was dating someone. So she actually dated Kang Daniel, who used to be in 101, and now he is in charge of his own company in 2019. And then they broke up in the later half of November 2020. They said because of their busy schedules, but it could be anything, people. So, just that. I think they actually got, like, support. Like, I didn't see too much backlash when that was announced. Like, you know, I know we talked about when we did Blackpink, like with Jennie and all her dating rumors, but yeah, people just need to get over themselves. And then just a fun fact I wrote down, she's allergic to pineapples. So, yeah. Do you like pineapples, Macy?
I do like pineapples.
Okay.
And
like
however, allergic to kiwi, so.
You are allergic to kiwi.
Yes.
I knew you were allergic to some fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is ironic because I got you a kiwi bird.
Right? The bird's cute, though. At least I'm not allergic to him.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm glad. Do you still have him?
Oh, I'm sure I do somewhere.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It's not, like, out in my room, but I'm sure I kept it.
Yeah. It was just a long time ago, so I was just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next we have the member Nayeon. And her real name is Im Nayeon. She was born September 22nd, 1995. Now, K-pop profiles have this wrong because they said she's a Virgo, but she is actually a Libra. I should know. My brother's birthday is September 24th, and he is a Libra. So she is a Libra. She is not a Virgo.
What's her birthday?
The 22nd. Doesn't it stop at like the 20th?
I have no idea. Did you actually look it up, or are you just going based on him?
It's usually the 20th of like an old month, and the 20th of the new month is usually when the star signs is, I think. But there's also another chart, so that's why it's like, if you're not counting the one with the snake, which is the 19th, I'm getting off topic, but the Ophiuchus
just
star
look up
sign.
her birthday real quick. What sign is November 22nd?
September.
Or September. So I'm sorry, September.
And I only know about the Ophiuchus star sign because of Fairy Tail. Yes, I learned that from an anime.
Anime is very informative.
What?
Is the profile right?
I've been lied to. All right, guys, never mind. I guess she is a Virgo. Doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. Okay, never mind. Apparently she's a Virgo. And so September 23rd is starting of Libra season? All right, whatever. Maybe I should have looked this up before. It's fine. So, Nayeon is a Virgo. Never mind. I was wrong. And she was born in Sangil-dong, Seoul, South Korea. Her representative color is sky blue, and her representative emoji is the bunny emoji. And she is the oldest member in Twice. She's the only member to actually have her own solo debut. So she put out her own like little mini project June 4th, 2022. I think the album itself is called I'm Nayeon. And the title track was Pop, which I really like Pop. I don't know if you like that song,
like
Macy.
Pop, yeah.
Okay. Yes. And then I just realized this as I was doing my research. I didn't realize like her album cover and her whole promotion of like I'm Nayeon is actually a play on word of her name. So like if you look at the romanization of her name, Im Nayeon, it's the little placeholder, and then like in romanization of English words, it's I am and then Nayeon. So that you know, when she puts her like finger on the little between the I and the M, it says I'm Nayeon, but it also a play on word of her name, Im Nayeon, if you pronounce it in Korean. So I just thought that was pretty clever. I don't know if anyone else really noticed that. Maybe like Koreans and like Korean Americans know that, but I just thought that was clever when I realized it when I was doing my research. So I just wanted to point that out. Very clever of her. So she's good friends with Blackpink's Jisoo and Jennie. She also appeared in GOT7's music video Girls, 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 Miss A's Only You. And then I just put I encourage to watch her and another member that we'll talk about later, Chaeyoung, because they appeared on that one rapper's show, the drinking show on YouTube, Lee Young-ji. I don't know if you saw the one where Jin was on that, but Lee Young-ji is a psychopath and I love her. And she's very good at rapping.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did see clips from that, the Jin one, but
she's chaotic, but like she's very funny. But yes, they were on that as well. And I watched it. It was actually very enjoyable. So I would encourage people, if you want to know more, at least by 2 members to go watch that. So yeah. So then next we have Jonghyun. Her real name when she was born was actually Yoo Kyung-won, but then she changed it to Yoo Jonghyun. She was born November 1st, 1996, and she is a Scorpio in Suwon, South Korea. Representative color is yellow-green, and her representative emoji is a dog. So it says that she changed her name in the 3rd grade because it sounds like a boy's name. I cannot differentiate between like, you know, feminine name or female names and boy names in Korean. So maybe it is sound like a boy's name. I don't know. Because I also know there's like names where like you can use for both genders. Like I know the name Jimin, there are girl Jimins and boy Jimins. I'm sure there are other names like that, but like in America, there's like more common names for boys and girls. So she was getting teased, so she changed it. She was young. She failed the JYP audition and became a trainee after passing the audition for the 6th time. So JYP's 6th open audition on March 1st, 2010. And then she was accepted in JYP and SM, but she decided to go to JYP. I guess it was revealed later she's a distant relative of Card Somin. I guess she's related to Somin and Card. I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah. And she also appeared in GOT7 Girls, 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 and Miss A Only You. I think most of them appeared in GOT7 Girls, Girls, Girls. Mm-hmm. Which ones? I couldn't tell you. I know I wrote down some of them, and some of them I didn't write it down. So, just saying. Okay, next, we have Macy's favorite, Momo. Her name is Japanese, so please excuse me.
I might be able to help you, but can't guarantee.
Momo.
Wait, say that one more time.
Hirari Momo. Hirai. That's the romanization of it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, sure.
I literally almost named my puppy Momo, but more so after Momo in Avatar, not this Momo.
Yes. Well, I mean, that would make more sense. Mm-hmm. So, she was born November 9th, 1996, also Scorpio, and she was born in Kyoto, Japan. Her representative color is pink, and her representative emoji is the peach emoji, which I find very interesting. Maybe she just likes the fruit peaches, but just because I'm online a lot, we've turned the peach emoji to mean butt, and like, I don't know. Yeah, I just found that interesting. Who knows? But yes, it's a peach. So she started taking dance lessons since she was 3, due to her older sister. And she was actually discovered by JYP Entertainment because they saw a dance video of her and her sister. And she actually ended up passing the audition, but her sister didn't. So I don't know if her sister still does anything in like entertainment anywhere. But yeah, I guess Momo also was in Hit the Stage. I don't know. How many seasons of Hit the Stage were there? Just one? Or
I have no idea.
Was she on the same one with Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I thought you would have known. I thought you watched it.
I have watched Yu-Gi-Oh's performance, but I haven't watched the whole thing.
Never mind. And then, so she also is known for dating someone, but hers was a little bit more controversial than like Gio's or Gio, because she dated Super Junior's Heechul for about a year. And personally, I was like, and because he's like twice her age, I personally have like a thing when it comes to age gaps, just when they're so big like that. Because like, I looked up their ages now. She's 26. He's 39.
My cutoff's like 7 years. I don't want to date anyone older than 7 years older than me.
So is mine.
And I wouldn't date anyone younger than a year than me.
I mean, you at least need to be 21, the drinking age, first of all.
Well, I'm just saying we're 25, so I wouldn't date anyone younger than 24. And that changes if you're a legal adult. It can't go younger.
I can push it to maybe 23, depending on circumstances, but I can't go anything younger than that. And I even can't really go past like maybe 5 or 6. 7 will be my limit, but
I can't say that I wouldn't go past 7 because I have dated someone 7 years older than me. So
okay,
that for a while. So it wasn't like and it worked. It was okay. So I think 7 would be the cutoff. Any older than that, and I would be no.
And I have other friends who date older. I have a friend now who's dating older. Yeah. So I try not to judge, but I still.
Personally, I don't feel comfortable dating someone so much older than me because you're in a different stage of life. However, if you guys work, by all means.
Exactly. So, yeah, but they're not together anymore. I definitely remember when that whole thing blew up. So, I don't know. And she's just a great dancer. So the next member we have is Sana. These names, these Japanese names. Mina Hozaki Sana was born December 29, 1996. She's Capricorn. In Osaka, Japan. Well, she's not a January Capricorn. She's a December one.
Still. We're still Capricorns. We get it.
And her color is purple, and her emoji is the mouse emoji. She's friends with Mion, Mion, who is in, I think the group's name is Idol, but for some reason I still want to say G-Idol.
Why the G needs to be there? I don't know.
Maybe if we do them
Idol, but they just don't want to say that. Like it's in quotations.
If we ever play them in a game, I'll figure out why. Yeah. Okay. But in Korean, I think it's just pronounced Idol. And then Eunha, who used to be a member of G-Friends, but G-Friends disbanded. And then someone named Yu in the group ONF. I think that's a boy group?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I'm like, I know I've heard of them. I think I get them and only one of confused a lot. So I guess her specialty is in calligraphy that she learned in primary school. And I thought this was interesting. She was ranked 21st in the 100 most beautiful faces of 2017. That's great.
Good for you.
Very high ranking. So next we have Mina. Names. Miyoi Mina. And she does have an English name, and I will explain it. So her English name is Sharon. I knew. Don't laugh, Macy.
I can't help it. It's like, why are they picking? That's like a white woman in her 40s name. What do you mean?
I was trying not to say it. You said it, not me. But I agree. Okay. She was born March 24th, 1997. Another 97 liner. Let's go. She's an Aries. So she is Japanese, but she was actually born in America. So she was born in San Antonio, Texas, and her family moved to Japan when she was a toddler. But she actually recently gave up her American citizenship in 2019. Why? I don't know. Do I blame her? Not at all.
Yeah.
Get out while you can. I show so much country pride, don't I?
Yeah. Do better, America. Then we'll show pride.
Bitch. This country.
So, did her parents do that to her and name her Sharon? I didn't need to know.
I don't know. I can't answer that for you.
Explain.
I did explain. I explained why she had an English name.
Okay. Well.
Because she was born here in the States. Even though Mina is not hard to pronounce.
No, not at all.
These dumb Americans can get over themselves and call her Mina, but she had an English name, Sharon, okay?
All right, Sharon.
Her representative color is mint, and the representative emoji is penguins. So she actually got street cast by, like, when she was out shopping with her mom one day. And she actually has the shortest training period before debuting out of all the members of Twice. She trained in ballet for about 11 years, and she only got into K-pop because her and a friend did a cover to a Girls' Generation song. I didn't look up which Girls' Generation song it was, but yeah. They got her into K-pop. So next member is Dawn Da-hyun. Real name, Kim Da-hyun. Born May 28th, 1998. Gemini, born Songnam, Yeonggi-do, South Korea. Representative color is white. And the emoji is a heart, but I'm assuming it's a white heart. It didn't look like it was a red heart since her color's white, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
In middle school, she performed a solo in a youth dance festival and was scouted by JYP Entertainment. She auditioned for, of course, the big three, SM, JYP, and YG. And she actually got accepted to all three, but she chose to go to JYP Entertainment. Through a V-Live, it looks like it was discovered she can play the piano, so she must have been playing during a V-Live a long time ago. And apparently she's scared of animals.
Oh.
So next we have Chaeyoung. Real name is Son Chaeyoung. She also has an English name, Katarina.
I give up. It's just so random. That's prettier than Sharon.
Don't. I'm so sorry, Mina. Okay.
I'm not saying anything against Mina. It's just
what you got against the name Sharon?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay. She's born April 23rd, 1999, and she's a Taurus. Fellow Taurus, let's rise up. And she was born in Seoul, South Korea.
I like the little horn thing you did.
Because we're the bulls.
I know.
I know you're the only one who saw me do that, so you kind of called me out. It's fine. Her representative color is red, and her representative emoji is a strawberry. It's really cute because I love strawberries. Mm-hmm. I only wrote this down because I thought this was funny. Because it said out of all the members, she sleeps the most. And I was like, yeah, because she's a Taurus.
Right? That makes perfect sense.
Y'all not hear me praise about my sleep? We like to sleep. You do not want to see us when we don't get enough sleep.
Right.
It's not pretty. I turn evil when I try not to be. Macy should know this. I feel like she's been a victim of my no sleep before. So, yes. Food and sleep, okay? So she's good friends with Blackpink's Rosé or Rosie or Rose. We still never figured out what the actual colors until Blackpink episode. Somi, who was in JYP, and she was also in the group IOI. And I know when IOI disbanded, she left JYP, and now I think she's in YG, the Black label. So she is now a soloist, but she's also friends with her. And I know she's friends with someone in ITZY only because from Eyoungji's YouTube drinking video, she mentioned someone in ITZY, or someone from ITZY mentioned her, but I can't remember the actual member in ITZY. But But they're friends.
No idea.
I'm sure a lot of these idols are friends with each other.
Same circle.
Yes, exactly. And then she appeared in GOT7, Stop It, and Miss A's Only You. And then I thought this was pretty admirable. She fought with the JYP staff to perform Born This Way by Lady Gaga in the Philippines during Pride Month, which is June 29th, 2019. Just because I know...
I think I remember that, actually.
Yeah, I know how South Korea views, like, same-sex.
The LGBTQ plus
community. So I don't know how it is in the Philippines since they perform this in the Philippines, but since she's a Korean idol, I feel like that's very admirable for her to show that she loves and cares for all her fans, no matter their sexual orientation. So I give her props for that. And then last but certainly not least, we have Maknae, who is... Yeah, she's the youngest. I just want to make sure. The one I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but it's Zuyu. I think her name is pronounced Choyu Zuyu. And yes, she has an English name. Her English name is Sally. You don't have gripes with Sally like you do with Sharon, Macy?
I have gripes with Sally because my work has been playing Christmas music since the start of November. And there's a song that plays over and over all over again called Sally Snowflake. And I don't understand why we need a Sally Snowflake when we have Frosty the Snowman. Like, who the fuck is Sally?
I've never heard of Sally Snowflake before.
I had never heard of it until I heard it a million times at work.
And you're going to keep hearing it until New Year's Day.
Exactly. I don't really care, but it's going to play in my head now, and I hate myself for remembering it.
Well, you hear it every day. I don't blame you. Sally Snowflake. That's interesting. I have never heard her. She must be new. I know Frosty the Snowman.
Right.
Anyway, she was born June 14th, 1999, and she's a Gemini. And she was born in Tainan, Taiwan. Yes. I don't know if I pronounced the city correctly, but yes. Her representative color is blue and her emoji is a reindeer. So she was discovered by JYP Entertainment at the Muse Performing Arts Workshop in the city she was born and raised in. She is friends also with Blackpink's Rose. Rose just be collecting all the girl idols. Rose seems like a social butterfly.
She seems like a cool person, honestly.
Yeah. Elkie, who used to be in the group CLC, but CLC is no more. And Shuhua, who is in Idol or G Idol, however you pronounce the group's name. She is also the tallest member. So the youngest is the tallest. She ranked 13th in 2015, 8th in 2016, and 3rd in 2017 and 100 Most Beautiful Faces, as well as 2nd on TC Candler, the 100 Most Beautiful Faces of 2018.
Chandler?
I don't know. I might have mispronounced. Really I thought it said it doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know if this little ranking thing is like worldwide or if it's only like in Asia, but like, yeah, she has been in the top 20 since 2015. And that's all the members.
Congratulations on being beautiful. You deserve it.
Right? It's great. It's great. I also didn't write this down, but like, I'll say it anyway because I remember it. I guess on the thing it said like she comes from a pretty wealthy family as well. I guess her parents own a couple like dermatology places in Taiwan. Yeah, and some coffee shops. When I saw dermatology, I'm like, oh, she got money.
Right? People care about their skin.
Yeah, especially in Asia. Oh no, she got her family got money.
Right?
Yes. So yeah, that's all the members, and that's the history of Twice. Yeah. So I'm done with that. My throat hurts. I don't know if I sound different. I feel like I do. A lot of talking. I'm doing a lot of talking.
My throat hurts from listening to you. For you. Sympathy, throat hurting.
Okay. Empathy, throat hurting.
Yeah.
Isn't that? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and start the game. Remember, guys, I said this kind of in the middle. We couldn't do every album. We couldn't.
There's too many. We'll be here for ages.
There's too many. And we're already here for a very long time.
Did y'all not? It's a 6-part series. My brain can't take it.
I've already said this. We're Army. We only did this for BTS and BTS only. Yeah, well. Will we come back with the part 2 for their solos? I would like to. That's up to Macy. Cool. Okay, we'll plan for that. Pre-prepare for that. But anyway, I had to pick and choose. I feel like it's always good to do the groups like very beginning and like very recent and then just choose in the middle. So I try to at least pick one from like almost every year they've been out. I know 2 are both from 2019, but I try to space it out as best as I can. So if we pushed our limit is 8. No more than 8 from any group. Like I said, the only one we did was with BTS, and that was a long time ago at the beginning, but and we spread that out pretty decently. We did like 5 episodes on them. So before we actually start the game, I know you don't have any songs, but I just wanted to shout out a few songs that I like. So
all right then. Assuming.
Listen,
assuming.
You know how crazy it is that sound has become popular on TikTok? That was popular in middle school. That was one of the very first viral videos.
Yeah.
And when I heard it on TikTok and it became popular on TikTok, I'm like, oh my God, what era are we in? I felt I was back in middle school.
Right. Anyway. Just one more throwback real quick. I don't know if you remember this, but it was like a skit on one of the kid channels, Nickelodeon. I don't remember what Disney. I don't remember. But where they're in like the movie theater, I constantly say at dogs at work when I'm like doing their haircuts, the back of your head looks ridiculous. Do you remember that one? Where it's like in the movie theater and it's like, girls, the back of your head is ridiculous. Can I have your number?
I don't think that was on a kid. I don't think that was on a kids program. I think that was on YouTube. No, that was way too inappropriate to be on a kids channel. Really? But then again,
I swear it was one of those in between skit shows.
If it was, it probably would have been Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Disney wouldn't risk that.
But I constantly say that.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember it much, but when you said can I get your number, I remember that. So yeah, that might have been Nickelodeon.
Probably. I remember it being like in between like that That's So Raven and the Amanda Show or something. Like it was that era.
That's So Raven was on Disney. Amanda Show was on Nickelodeon.
Well, shit. I don't remember.
Okay, anyway.
Just that era. When those shows were on, that's what era it's from.
The good era.
The what?
I said the good era.
Yes.
After like maybe 2012, and that's putting it gently, is when I feel like things started going downhill. But that's also what we just shifted as a culture when it comes to like pop culture. I feel like it's just not the same as it used to be. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's just different.
I don't know.
Let me shout out these songs. Yeah. So first one is Yes or Yes, which I remember one time I picked up my dad from the airport and I was playing this and he said this sounded like Kids Bop.
I actually do like that song. It's one of the ones I do like.
I was already mad at him that day, so I didn't say anything, but I was like, y'all gotta remember, this is a 50-year-old black man, so... And they do say the reason K-pop is so popular because even though it's in Korea, the majority of it is very family friendly. So I understand, but at the same time, I did side-eye him and I just kept driving.
Right.
So TT, Cheer Up, Dance the Night Away, Cry For Me. I actually really enjoy Cry For Me
like
because
that one as well.
Yes, that is definitely like a bad bitch slay song, and like I really do enjoy people. Like I do want you to be obsessed with me. I want you to cry for me. Be upset you can't have me. More and More, which I remember when this came out, not a lot of fans liked it, but I liked More and More.
I also like this one too. Yeah, I remember liking that one.
I feel like it got unnecessary hate. They look great in the music video. I like the dance. Y'all just be some haters sometimes. And then a B-side actually that's on that EP more and more. It's called Make Me Go. I actually really enjoy that one. I don't know if you ever heard it or not.
It's not popping into my head when you say it, but doesn't mean I haven't heard it.
My voice hurts too much and I'm too tired to sing it to you, or I would. But yeah, Make Me Go. And I think one of the members helped create that song as well. I just don't know which member. So I really enjoy that song. That's one of my favorite Twice songs, honestly. I listen to it a lot. Okay, so we're going to start the actual game. Do I need to repeat the points or no?
No, I got it written down.
Okay. Do I need to repeat it for the audience?
No, they get it.
Okay.
Okay.
What if we have new listeners, Macy? Our listeners aren't consistent. 10 points if the song is on the list, 20 if it's in the right order, 30 if it's in number 1, and 100 points if you get it all 5-1. I surprisingly was lucky and made a miracle happen in the One-Us game. If you want to hear
it never happens, but it just happened. So
if you want to hear which one it was, go listen to the One-Us episode. But yeah. Okay, so we're starting for the very first EP. The story begins with the title track, Like Ooh Ah. We're doing the same order, right? Since I'm doing all the talking. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so for your number 5, I put Candy Boy. 4, Truth. 3, Do It Again. 2, Going Crazy. And 1, Like Ooh Ah.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. So for your number 5, I also put Candy Boy. 4, I put Like Ooh Ah. 3, Like a Fool. 2, Going Crazy, and 1, I put Truth for you.
Okay. So for my number 5, I put Like a Fool. Okay. Number 4, I put Truth. Number 3, Going Crazy. Number 2, Like Ooh Ah. And number 1, I put Do It Again.
That's not going really slow at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my number 5 is Candy Boy, which you got right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 4 is Like a Fool.
내 생각일지도 그냥 착각일지도 후회할지도 몰라도 보여 my first love. Oh, won't you play with my head? 그렇게 웃지 좀 마. 지금 난 진지한가? 어떻게 해야?
3, like, ooh, ah.
단 한 번도 느껴본 적 없는 걸 알게 해주는 사람 기다리고 있는 걸 얼마가 돼도 기다리고 싶어. I just wanna fall in love. 어떻게 내가 움직일 수 없게 날 우아하게 만든
2, going crazy.
따뜻한 거니 making me so great. 아무리 너와 거리를 두려고 해봐도 every time no 어느새 네 옆에 있잖아. 어떻게 이렇게 참지를 못하니 미쳤나
I think you also got right, correct?
Yeah.
My number 1, I actually had truth.
Okay.
I just wanna be with you, in love with you, in love with you. 너야도 진짜고 너에게 고백할래. Baby I die for you. This 심호흡 두번하고 네 귀에 속삭일게. Baby I fall for you.
Interesting.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okie dokie. We are moving on to the next one. So this is their actual first full-length album. So it has a lot more songs. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Twice-tagram?
I
Like
guess.
Instagram, but
That's
twice?
what I was thinking.
Okay, so it's Twice-tagram, and I think the title track is Likey.
Mhm.
Which would make sense because I remember Likey. I think Likey is actually the first Twice music video I watched.
Mm.
I don't know how, but I do remember that was one of like the first things of Twice I watched
Yeah.
before like Cheer Up and like TT. I stumbled across it for some reason.
Okay.
I had no idea for this one. I had no idea for any of these. I really don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a pure guess. So for your number 5, I put Rollin'. Number 4, Ding Dong. Number 3, Don't Give Up. Number 2, Wow. And I put number 1 as Likey, so I wasn't sure.
Okay.
When in doubt, I put the title tracks, but
Hey, that's what you gotta do sometimes. For some reason, for Twice, I didn't put the title tracks for yours, so we will see. So for your number 5, I put Turtle. 4, I put Don't Give Up. 3, 24/7. 2, Love Line. And 1, I put Wow.
okay. So my number 5 is 24/7.
Good thing I put that on there because I wasn't sure at first.
My number 4 is Jao Jeong Goodnight.
Baby, think about me all night long. 우리 함께하는 이 시간 꿈속에선 오직 우리 둘만이 만들어갈 행복한 순간. 샤랄랄랄라 샤랄랄랄라 잘 자요 우리 꿈속에서 다시 만나.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd like that at all. Okay.
My number 3 is Likey.
없는 걸 내 가슴 뛰게 해 이건 네가 몰라야만 돼 그러면서 뻔뻔하게 비비크림 빠빠빠 립스틱을 맘맘마 그래 담아볼까 예쁘게 이거 보면 웃어줘 그리고 꼭 눌러줘 저 밑에 앙증맞고 새빨간
And I didn't even put Likey on your list. I wasn't sure if you liked it or not.
Likey it.
Likey.
She's kind of a classic, but not like up all the way there. You know?
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 is Turtle.
내 옆에 있어줄래 조금 느리면 뭐 어때 나 이렇게 기다릴게 풍선처럼 커지는 맘이 뻥뻥해지진 않을까 내 맘이 자꾸만 그래 내 보면 그래 빠빠빠야 토끼와 거북이처럼 빠빠빠빠라빠빠야 요즘 따라
Which I'm surprised you put that on my list. You put it on my list at all. I wasn't expecting you to do that. And then my number 1, which you
I just wasn't expecting you to like it so much.
right? My number 1 you didn't have at all, which is You in My Heart.
내게 먼저 보여줄게 두 눈에 비친 세상을 예쁜 내 마음을 담을 수 있게 영원히 같은 시간 속에서 너와 나 둘이서 내가 널 감싸줄게 내를 따라봐 내게 먼저 보여줄게
Dang. That's fine. Okie dokie. So, my list. My number 5 is Missing You.
Baby, I'm missing you, missing you. 너 말곤 아무도 필요 없어. Baby, I'm missing you, missing you. 날 버려두고, baby, 대체 너 어디 갔니? Baby, 대체 너 어디 갔니?
Number 4 is where I had Roland.
Bingo, 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 roll it.
Hey, 흔들 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 rolling. Bing bing bing. Bingo 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 rolling. Hey, 흔들 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 rolling. Bing bing bing. Bingo 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 rolling. 나 요즘
I don't know if you have this song on my list either. My number 3 is Look at Me.
나란 봐. 날 만나 좀 바라봐 얘기해야 하니 내 눈을 봐 시선 돌리지 말고 나를 바라봐줘 honey Look at me, look at me 나를 바라봐 Look at me, look at me 눈을 바라봐 Look at me, look at me 나를 바라봐 Look at me, look at me 날 바라봐 궁금해서 그래
2 is actually where I had Likey.
조용하기엔 부족하네 근데 좋아요 잠도 못자도 지각하게 돼도 좋은걸 설렌다 me like it me like it like it like it me like it like it like it 두근두근두근 me like it me like it like it like it me like it like it like it 두근두근두근
And my number 1 is Wow.
말투마저도 하늘님 그 선물 앞만 올라와라 와와와와와 날 보면 맘이 자꾸 그래 내 머릿속은 떨리겠어 벌써 너와 둘이서 어쩌나 oh my god 난 나만 봐 나만 몰라 oh my god 어쩌나 oh my god 난 나만 봐 너만 몰라 oh my god
I put that as your number 2, and I should have switched it.
It's okay. You didn't know. Okay, ready for the next one?
Mhm.
Okay, so next we have the EP What is Love, and the title track is by the same name, What is Love.
사랑처럼 달콤하다는데 하늘이 나는 똑같다는데 I wanna know, 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 know 사랑이 어떤 느낌인지 I wanna know 하루 종일 웃고 있다
Okay. So for you, your number 5, I put Say Yes. Number 4, Sweet Talker. Number 3, Deja Vu. Number 2, Ho. Number 1, What is Love?
I see you were so close. You were so
Should I have
close with
switched
that
Ho and
one.
What is Love? I almost did.
For your list, I put Sweet Talker. Number 4, I put What is Love. 3, Say Yes. 2, Deja Vu, and 1, Ho. Wow, I put the same songs for yours as well, just in a different order.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably don't have all those. Well, no, there was only 5 songs on this one, right?
Yeah.
So it had to been
they're
those
all
5.
on there, just in not the right order.
Okay, so I'm gonna get points regardless.
Yeah. So my number 5 is Deja Vu.
반짝반짝빛 그대 내 맘속에 너 눈을 비벼 다시 봐도 지루한 게 뭐야 너는 계속 흥미로워 너 자꾸 궁금해져 That's right 싶어 you 다가와줘 yeah yeah 나를 따라 그래 그렇게 바로 너 all is a boo
Number 4 is Sweet Talker.
설레겠지 그래 그렇게 다가와줘 내게 친구들은 아니라고 날 말리네 바보같이 착한 내가 속은 거래 근데 어떡해 가슴이 뛰는데 어떤 애인지 자세히 알지는 못하지
Number 3 is Ho.
Hey boy, listen. I want your love, you know. Oh baby, 세상 모든 것들이 마치 나 위에 잠들된 것 같은 나 어쩜 이렇게 날 설레게 만들어 네가 날 만들어 네가 날 만들어 너 때문에 머릿속은 round and round
Number 2, What is Love?
소리가 아름답다는데 I wanna know, know, know 언젠간 나에게도 사랑이 걸쳐 이런 상상만을 더더 떨려만 봐도 가슴이 터질 것 같은데 이렇게 좋은데
And my number 1 is Say Yes.
알고 싶어 왜 답이 없는 건데 뭐 하는 건데 대체 세상에 이상해 매일같이 보던 넌데 진짜 나답지 않게 왜 이러는지 익숙한 이 느낌이
I wasn't expecting you to like Say Yes so much. I just don't know where your Twice taste in quotes, because I know you're not going to really listen to them, but just like where your taste range was
Yeah.
for this.
A lot of times it's like, I think it depends on just like sort of like the back melody, if it's something that interests my ear rather than just normal. And then if like there's some kind of fun, like depending on the chorus or like it's, I don't know, something that sticks out to me more than the other ones. So
Okay, so for my number 5, you were really close, Macy. So my number 5 is Say Yes.
그게 좋아 너는 어때 난 말야 대답해봐 Yes라고 해줘 그만큼 내 맘이 커져 모르겠어 불안도 커져 대답해봐 no 말야 어떻게 나 Yes라고 해줘
4 is also Sweet Talker.
하지마 sweet talker sweet talker 나 때문에 약해지잖아 내 맘 흔들 you 내 머릿속에 어떤 you 속지마 sweet talker sweet talker 쿵쾅대는 심장 좀 붙잡아줘 아무도 못 말려 너는 내 맘을 알까
3 is also Deja Vu.
애쓰는 맘이야 아무나와 눈이 마주쳐 너와 같은지 가까워져 우리들만 하는 얘기야 너와 나의 데자부
And yeah, you should have switched them. So my number 2 was What is Love.
정말 궁금해 미치던 말마다 언젠간 내게도 이런 일이 실제로 일어날까 그게 언제쯤일까 어떤 사람일까 I wanna know
number 1 is Ho. I'm not calling you a hoe. It's just H-O. Oh, so close, so close. Okay. Next we have Fancy You, and the title track is Fancy. And like I said, this is when I really started paying attention to Twice, because it was still kind of like in their, I guess, like QT range, but it was starting to show like their more mature side since they were getting older. Yeah. I really appreciated, like, they stuck to their sound, but it's growing with them. They were able still to do cute, but a grown version of cute. And I've never seen that before, and I appreciated it. I actually really liked it. Fancy and Feel Special. Those were great times in K-pop in 2019. Those were some fun times. I want to go back. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So for you, I put your number 5 as Hot. Number 4, Turn It Up. Number 3, Stuck in My Head. Number 2, Girls Like Us. And number 1, I put Fancy.
So for your number 5, I put Girls Like Us. 4, I put Turn It Up. 3, Strawberry. 2, Fancy, and 1, I put Hot. I probably should have went with Fancy for this one, but...
Yeah, you basically did what I did the last round.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So...
Wow! I would have gotten another 100 if I switched them? Damn!
So my number 5 is Girls Like Us. Number 4 is Turn It Up. Number 3 is Strawberry. Number 2 is Hot.
Burn it up, hot, baby. Burn it up, hot, baby.
And number 1 is Fancy.
That was so close. I didn't know how much you liked Fancy, so that's why I was hesitant to put it as the number 1.
It's a good song.
Okay. So my list, my number 5 is Girls Like Us as well. Four for me is Strawberry. Three, I had Turn It Up.
두 손가락을 펴 시그널 보내 gonna make you crazy 1분 1초 몸으로 느껴봐 상상 속 리듬 속으로 멀리 던져 간식을 벗어 던져 그게 내 스타일 환상 속
2, I had hot.
난 다른 걸 이미 난 발끝까지 완벽하잖아 아니래도 자꾸 맘이 끌릴 거야 벌써 넌 내게 빠졌으니까 yeah 멈춰도 움직여도
And yes, number 1, I did have fancy.
난 정말 아무것도 못하네 엄한 mayday 이러다 큰일 날 것 같은데 bang bang 머리가 흔들릴 시대 어쩌면 좋아 이게 맞는 건지 몰라 SOS
I mean, it's such an iconic song. You were just doing the hand movements earlier, so
Yes.
I feel like I lost my voice. I can't sing. I can't. I'm not gonna attempt. Okay. Next album we have is called Feel Special. And the title track is of the same name, Feel Special.
그런 면이 있어
And I'm not gonna lie, I know how you feel about Twice overall, Macy. I enjoyed this mini album more than I thought I would. I actually struggled picking songs because I didn't know what to choose in a good way. Like there was 3 I was fighting for my top 3.
Oh.
Actually, top 4. I really enjoyed this EP. I'm surprised. I really enjoyed this EP. I
Right.
don't know how many times I can say it.
Okay. I can't read my own handwriting in one of these, so I need to look up. Is it Tricket? Is that?
It is tricky.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Oh my God.
that's number 5. I put 2129 for you. Number 4, I put Tricket,
Not you not being able to read your own handwriting.
and I put that on. Never mind. Number 3, I put Love Foolish. Number 2, Get Loud. And number 1, I put Feel Special.
Okay. I don't think I have this at all for you. I really didn't know. So for you, for 5, I have Feel Special. 4, I have Get Loud. 3, I have Breakthrough, the Korean version. 2, Trick It, and 1, Love Foolish.
I was going to say earlier, I didn't want to give it away, but I put Trick It on both of our lists. And I can't read either one of them.
What were you going through when you wrote it down?
I'm like, what does that say? Tried it? Thicket? What the fuck is that?
And you have neat handwriting, Macy. What happened when you were trying to write that? Interesting.
Okay, so you've swapped some things opposite for me on this one. Number 5 for me is Love Foolish. Number 4 is Trick It. Number 3, which I don't think you put at all, is Rainbow.
Debating on putting that on there, and I didn't. I actually did have that as like I was debating on putting that on there. I thought you would like it, but I didn't.
Number 2 is Get Loud. And number 1 is Feel Special.
You make me feel special.
as you said, it is iconic. I don't dare mess with the iconic vibes. I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know where you're going with that either. Well, then I'm going to shock you then, because even though I just said it's iconic, I ended up, like I said, I had a hard time choosing on this EP. And apparently I found songs I like better than Feel Special. So for my number 5, I have Feel Special.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. The CP was good, okay? And I had Feel Special as my number 1. Before I even started listening to it, I'm like, okay, Feel Special, number 1. And then I started listening to it. I'm like, oh, wait, this one I like. And then the next song, I'm like, wait, that's how the process went. So number 4 for me, I actually have Breakthrough, Korean version. Yeah. That 2129 song you mentioned, I believe that is a fan song. If I remember correctly from one of my podcasts I listened to, asked me about K-pop. I know they did an episode when they talked about fan songs. I believe that was one of it. That is the timestamp of like the 24-hour clock, and that time means something. I can't tell you what it means though. I just know obviously it's special enough to create as a title for a fan song. Mm-hmm. Just to let people know and to let you know if wances who aren't wants it. You know what? I'm just going to keep saying my list. I'm getting delirious. Number 3, I have Trick It. Number 2, I have Love Foolish. Surprise, I was fighting for that one to be my number 1. But I ended up going with Get Loud for my number 1. So it was between that and Love Foolish.
2. I knew you liked it.
Yeah. I should have went with my gut and put Rainbow on here for you. But it's all good. Okay, so the next one is Eyes Wide Open, and the title track is I Can't Stop Me.
Okay, so for you, number 5, I put Handle It. Number 4, Hell in Heaven. Number 3, Bring It Back. Number 2, I Can't Stop Me. And number 1, Go Hard.
Okay, you did good with that one. I'll give you your flowers. Okay, so 5 for you, I put Say Something. 4, Bring It Back. 3, Up No More. 2, Go Hard. And 1, I just went with I Can't Stop Me. So.
Okay. You did good as well.
Okay. That's the only one I know you like. I'm like, if I Can't Stop Me is not her number 1, because that's the only one you would say you like,
yeah,
then I don't know.
Right. So my number 5 is Queen.
자연스러운 emotion 살며시
which I don't think you put on my list.
Dang. That was close to being on my list as well. And I actually did have that as a, yeah, okay.
Number 4, I put Bring It Back.
Because I've already made up my mind I'll bring it back Bring it back to me Bring it back, bring it back Bring it back, bring it back Bring it back, bring it back Bring it back to me
Okay, I got that one right.
3 is Hell and Heaven.
Take me to your paradise 전국 문이 닫힌 그 별이 쏟아지는 밤 Kiss me in the moonlight 빨리 꺼내줘 나를 데려가줘 My hope in hell Take me to your paradise 한 번만
Dang.
Number
I wasn't
2
sure if you would've
is
liked
Go.
that one or not.
Huh?
I said I wasn't sure if you would have liked that or not.
Yeah, I liked it. Number 2 is Go Hard.
나도 갇히고 가시 부려도 결국엔 내가 승자니까 흔들고 미쳐도 I'm unbreakable 내 산다는 woman in the mirror 말했잖아 세상이 아무리 날 주저앉히려 해도 You make me feel special 너 그리고 나 우리만 있다면 I feel nothing don't need anything We just go
And of course, number 1 is I Can't Stop Me.
stop me 눈 그만 달라고 딱한 번만 no rules 머리 잡기 전 lights off tonight 난 참을 수 없을 것 같아 losing myself yeah yeah time turning back 불가능해 난 점점 더 깊이 널 오네
Okay. As long as I got that one right, that's all I cared about. Okay. Well, my number 5 you got right was Handle It.
아무 말도 들리지 않아 여기 있을게 널 돌아오게 될 거야 I can't handle it 더 멀어지지만 내게서 Baby come here quick You should done call it quits Cause I can't handle it
4, I put Bring It Back, which I think you also got right.
요구해봤자 아무 소용없어 별 의미 없어 너에게 닿다 맘까지 전부 다 하나도 남김없이 다 갖고 오겠어 이제는 더 이상 망설이지 않아 난 지금 당장 I'm gonna bring it back 듣고 싶지 않아
I put that as number 3.
Oh, okay. So it was number 4 for me. 3, I have Shot Clock. And you did good on 2 and 1. So 2, I do have I Can't Stop Me. And number 1, I do have Go Hard.
We just go hard. We just go hard. We just go hard. We just go hard. We just go hard.
So next one is called Formula of Love. O plus T equals heart. I'm assuming the O and T is once plus twice equals love.
That makes sense.
And then, yeah. And then the title track for that one was called Scientist. I thought it was called The Scientist, but I guess it's just called Scientist.
Better make a move. Love ain't a science, don't need no license. 말 이상 내고 고민할 수 minus. Don't try to be a genius, why so serious? 맘이 가는 대로, 맘이 시킨 대로. What you waiting for? 그래 뭘 안 했어.
Alrighty.
This one was kind of hard. This one I kind of did last minute, so I wasn't sure what to pick.
For you, I put number 5 is 132. Number 4, Push and Pull. Number 3, Icon. Number 2, Scientist. And I put number 1 is Feels.
The Feels.
The Feel. Is it the Feels? Or
It's
Feels?
the Feels.
Oh.
No, it's there's a the Feels.
Right then.
Okay, so for your list, number 5, I put the Feels. The Feels. 4, I put Hello. 3, I put FILA, which stands for Fall in Love Again. 2, Espresso, and 1, Icon.
Okay. So my number 5 is Last Waltz.
조금을 꿨다고 말할 수 있다면 돼 그걸로 돼 손잡고 단단단단단 Can we stay in this moment 단단단단 날이 새도록 춤을 추자
Which you have on there. Number 4 is Rewind.
알고 싶지 않아 어떻게 지내는지 돌이켜보면 다 달콤하니 돌아 너의 말처럼 잘 지내고 있어 그토록 바라왔던 꿈도 난 이루었어 궁금하지 않아 네가 우리 사이 영화처럼
Number
I knew I was going to do bad on this one. I really didn't know for this one.
Number 3 is Cool.
전혀 다른 모습이라 가혹해 You think I'm so cool But I'm just doing all the things that you do Hey, you should put yourself in my shoes Like a fool, yeah, I'm cool You think I'm so cool But I'm just doing
Oh my god, did I get any of these
You
songs?
did. Number 2 is The Feels.
connection, not supernatural attraction. I got the feels for you, yeah, 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 yeah. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh oh, no, never let it go, oh oh oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure, yeah. I got all the feels for ya.
And you got my number 1, which is Icon.
I took it to the top from the start, never stop. I ain't going nowhere, I'm an icon. When all them other nobody's long gone, I don't even need to turn the mic on. Ay, 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 ay. Damn, I got it, I got it. Chasing my footsteps, you're trying to act complex.
Oh, okay. That one's actually shocking. I took a guess on that.
That little, what do they say? The little part in the...
Girl, I'm too tired. I can't remember.
Huh?
I'm too tired. I can't remember.
Okay. It's a cute little, like, something I'm an icon. Like, the way they say it is fun.
I think I understand, yes. Well, I didn't have Last Waltz on yours. You also didn't have Last Waltz on mine. Did you? Because that's also my number 5.
Okay.
멈추지 말고 just let it flow. 세상에 꿈에서 원을 그리면 돌고 있어. 햇빛도 우리 비추네. 사랑된 늘 좋게 제일 행복하고 아름다울 걸. 이보다 완벽할 수 있을까? I'm all happiness seeker. Yes.
My number 4 was Hello.
너만 보여줘. Hello, we are from this city. So good, IGM Liddy. 이 순간 탁 트인 복잡한 도시 view, fanfare, hands in the air. Ooh. Hello, we are from this city. So good, IGM Liddy.
And I know the rap is kind of cheesy. It's very cheesy, but I could somehow push past that with the instrumental. Okay, The instrumental outweighed the lyrics for me. It was cute. It was cute. They tried. I still liked it enough to put it on my list.
Right.
Number 3, I had Icon.
So try to be too on. Damn, I got it. gonna tell me twice.
Number 2 is also The Feels.
I wanna be a fool. If it's that well, I wanna be a fool. Underneath the neon lights, baby, electricity tonight, baby. I know love it is such a funny thing, a mystery. Oh, gotta get to know you more. 'Cause I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction. I got the feels for you, yeah, 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 yeah.
Because I really enjoy The Feels. And what did you have for my number 1?
I put The Feels as number 1.
Oh, you put My Feels as number 1. It was close, but I found a song I like better, which is actually Espresso.
ESPRESSO, that's who I am. ESPRESSO, that's who I am. 한마디에 빠져들어.
Okay.
And I think it's also the way they either spell espresso or the way they say espresso. I don't know. I really enjoyed that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Shocking. And then last, but again, certainly not least, we are up to our final album and their latest release. So it is called Between 1 and 2 with their title track, Talk That Talk.
Okay.
This one, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of bum rushed for like mine and yours because I was like, I need to finish this.
Yeah.
And like after I finish this, I'm like, am I done? Am I done? Okay, let's go back to Indigo.
Okay, so for you, your number 5, I put Trouble. Number 4, Gone. Number 3, Basics. Number 2, Brave. And I put number 1, Talk That Talk.
I just realized I didn't put Talk That Talk on your list, and I really should have. Now I have a feeling that's your number 1, but I'm gonna just say what I put for yours.
Okay.
So number 5, I put Brave. 4, I put When We Were Kids. 3, Trouble. 2, Basics. And 1, I put Gone for you.
Okay. So my number 5 is Basics.
So I'ma call my friend up, take off my makeup, I'm sleeker tonight, okay. I wanna take it to the basics. 나 wanna 서두르지 마, babe. 뻔히 말해 뭐해 닿을 텐데. 타는 듯 뜨거운 사막 위에 예쁘게 피어난 장미 같아. 조심스레 내게
Number 4 is Brave.
들려온 네 목소리 날 다시 뜨게 했어 fine. 벅찬 숨을 고르고 아플 뻔한 제대로 네가 내게 전해온 Brave, brave, brave for you. Brave, I'm never alone, so I'm never alone. Brave, brave for you. Brave, 내 상처는 너나로 차올라. I can't live without you.
Number 3 is Talk That Talk. Number
I had a
2.
feeling that was on your list afterwards, but I didn't put it on there for some reason.
My number 2 is Trouble. And you got my number 1. It is Gone.
I see the lies on the tip of your tongue. 널 향했던 믿음 모두 다 안개처럼 사라져버려. Gone, gone. 어둠 속에 감추던 your mind 이제라도 알아챘으니 안개처럼 사라져버려. Gone, gone.
Oh, that's surprising. But I'm happy. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, we are My voice is shot right now.
Right? Our connection is also dying, so we need to like... I don't know if it's me or you, but...
You are fine for me. Your picture's clear. You're coming perfectly fine for me.
I don't know. It
must be you.
Well, is it me if you're breaking up, or if it's... I don't know.
I don't know. So my number 5 is When We Were Kids.
더 높고 푸른 세상을 향해서 Remember when we were kids 어릴 적엔 몰랐었지 다시 돌아갈 수 있다면 더 많이 사랑할 수 있을 거야 Remember when we were kids
Number 4, I put Talk That Talk.
Tell me now 떠오르는 뻔한 말이 더 좋다는 걸 알잖니 Favorite part 지금이야 Now we're almost there 시작해볼까 right now Tell me what you want Tell me what
3, Gone.
I'm sure you know 처음엔 믿기 힘들었지 그만큼 커져가는 미움 헛된 희망과 실망까지 등을 돌려 그늘진 마음 Oh yeah If you see me get away from me now Far away from me now 더 이상의 기회는 없으니
2, Trouble.
I think we're in trouble baby Yeah that's trouble I like this trouble I like this trouble I like it No 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 Baby please stop playing I like this trouble I like this trouble 감춰봐자 그건 fake
And 1, I had Basics.
타는 듯 뜨거운 사막 위에 예쁘게 피어난 장미 같아 조심스레 내게 다가올 때 나도 모르게 질러버릴 텐데 긴장이 필요한 순간이야 정신을 놓치면 지금이야 궁금하잖아 전화기 들어 질문을 던져 대답해줄게 나도 will about myself 쉽지 않단 걸 You might want some help You wanna try but not tonight So I'm making my friend up take off my makeup I'm sleep good tonight okay
2 was what?
Trouble.
Okay, and 1 was Basics. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Well, that was interesting. I don't know where this is going to go. Where's my phone so I can do these calculations? I can't do math in my head. There it is.
I did both better and worse on that than I expected.
You did better than you thought, or...
I said I did both better and worse.
I don't know what that means. That's why
I don't
I'm
know
asking.
because I got some right that I wasn't expecting to get right, and then others that I was expecting to get right, I didn't. So it's like, eh.
Okay, hang on. I think I got it, but I just want to double check. Okay. Do you want me to go first this time, or do you want to go first
Sure.
again? Okay, so my total with all 8 albums is 410.
Ooh. The tables have turned.
Did you win?
I beat you by 10 points. 420.
What the hell is with this 10 points? I think you got more of my number ones, though, probably.
I got
There was one album I did really bad on. Like, I didn't get a lot of yours, so that's why. I think it was the,
I got
which one was it?
2 of your number ones, but there were 2 of them that I got 80 points on. And then 1 I got 60. Was 2 I got 60 on, and 2 I got 80 on.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, it was the Formula of Love one I did pretty bad on. You had like 3 songs on there that I didn't have it on at all. So, it's always 10 points. Why has it been 10 points lately? What is
I
up
don't
with the number 10?
It's just close game.
I guess. So, like, yes, the tables have turned. So what? How many games have we played this year?
Well, we played Eric Nam, which was a tie. And then we played Stray Kids, which I believe you won.
So I'm trying to go back and see so we know in case we don't play it. So we did Monster X, and I think you won that one.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Nam was a tie.
Yeah.
I won Stray Kids. I won.
So I think we're
Won
still
Us.
at a tie because we just each
What?
won one.
Oh my god. We have to do one more. We need to break this tie. Oh my god. We need a tiebreaker.
We'll do Girls' Generation.
Okay.
And I will figure it out somehow in the next 3 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, because you won 2 games, I won 2 games, Eric Nam's a tie.
Yes.
We have to do another one to break it.
That's what I'm saying. We'll do Girls' Generation, and whoever wins that one, unless we tie in that one, and then we'll have to figure something else out.
No. We better not. If we do, I don't know. Oh my god. This is, like, it's interesting because when we started, I had a good lead with BTS, and then you just ended up destroying me in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I won in 21. And now it's like, this is interesting. I just don't know what to say. I'm a little shocked. So yeah, that was Twice, guys. That was us playing with Twice. I don't know if I'm a stan, but I actually will be keeping up with them. And I know most of the members by face and name, but not all of them. I know a good 4 of them, which is like Momo, I know Jonghyun, I know Nayeon for sure, I know Jio, and I know Chaeyoung if I see them, and the others I don't, so I need to learn the other 5.
I only really know Momo and Nayeon by name to face, but I know a lot of their faces.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was still a good game though. We pushed through it, Macy. Be proud of us. We pushed through.
We accomplished much
from
in
our
this
exhaustion.
Friday afternoon.
Oh god, it is only Friday. I'm losing track of time. Time is an illusion. Yeah, I got another day off until I have to go back on Sunday. So, the complaints of working people.
Right.
Yes. Thank you for playing this game with me, Macy. Listening to Twice. I hope you at least enjoyed some of the songs you were listening to. And go stream some Twice, guys.
Woohoo.
So as always, you can listen to us on any podcasting platform that I am aware of. We're on a majority of them. We're on a lot of them. So yeah, whichever one you use, you can follow us on our socials on Instagram and Twitter for now. I still don't know what the heck is happening with Twitter at I Was Thinking Pod. We may create more socials in the future, so look out for that. You can also email us at iwasthinkingpod@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or topics you think we'd be interested in. And yeah, I'm not sure what's going to come after this, but look forward in the future. We are definitely going to have to play one more game to break this tie.
Yeah.
So look out for that. But I've been Simone, and that's been Macy. We're going to go to bed.
Yeah.
But have a good day, night, evening, whatever time, day you're listening to this. Okay, bye.
Together, hey, let's dance the night away.